Lewis, congratulations. You've saved 2 penalties in the shootout. When it went to penalties, what was kind of going through your head?
Just pick a side and just go full force to that side, no hesitation. Thankfully enough, I went the right way twice and was able to come up with the goods.
Some big saves in the game as well. How important was it just to get to penalties and grind it out and everyone put in a good performance, but to get there suddenly becomes anybody's to win, doesn't it?
Yeah, like as you say, going to pens, it's one thing in your mind, it's a bit daunting, but the lads have just grafted for 90 minutes and at the end of the day it's a team from the league above. It's on a brand new pitch that we've never played on. It's absolutely huge. The lads have absolutely dug in, and to get the penalties, it was just credit to them, and the fact that we've went on and able to win the penalty shootout it just speaks volumes for the lads, and I'm just pleased for the fans because they turned out in the numbers that they showed.
And how proud are you of the lads in there? Because it's a team effort. You've played a big part today, but so have a lot of other players across the season. Just what does it mean to represent Heaton Stan and have these massive moments?
Oh, it means everything. Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't even put into words that sort of feeling playing out there on my home pitch in front of them fans with these boys. Like, yes, I had a good game, but so did every single other person on that pitch, and we wouldn't have won that game if every other person on that pitch didn't put that performance that they did.
And it comes at the end of a really good season for you. It's probably been tough in places, but you've played a big part, and this is kind of a big way to sign off a season that I think Dean and Andy have been saying, if we won this tonight, probably the best season in the club's history.
Yeah, like finishing 12th the first season in the new league was like massive. We were in a relegation scrap for the best part of the season, and then the results sort of going our way just through hard work and resilience, and then again tonight hard work and resilience gets us over the line, and that's what these boys are about, hard work and resilience. And we can't play football when we want to, do you know what I mean? Like, people are saying we can't play football. We've just showed that we can play football with anybody.
And you've got a few weeks now and then back at it in June, I guess.
Yeah, a few weeks off now. It comes around pretty quick, so I'd imagine it's probably only going to be about 3 to 4 weeks maximum, and then we're going to be back in, hitting the ground running, excited for the new season ahead.
Well, congratulations. Enjoy tonight, and we'll see you again in June.
Thank you very much.
Dan, congratulations. A big night at St James's Park tonight. You've scored the winning penalty. Just tell me how you feel.
Yeah, buzzing. Obviously a great feeling to do something like that, but the lads were great. Like I say, I've only come on for a couple of minutes and got the glory, but the lads put the shift in really. Thought it was a good game. A couple of chances either way, but yeah, buzzing to get the win.
And you've come in midway through the season. I think you've made a big difference. I think the squad's kind of grown over the season. Just to have a moment like this when you've come in partway through with the lads, just what does that feel like?
Yeah, like I say, it's a big step. Like I think they know they've gone from winning pretty much every week to a tough league. You've got to travel a lot, and they've put the shift in. Like I say, we've turned at Christmas, and I think we've turned a corner. And then, like I say, tonight just puts the icing on the cake, really.
You've got a few weeks now. You've signed on for next season. How does it feel to continue your Stan journey?
Yeah, well, since I've come in, they've been great. The lads are class. It's just like a bunch of mates, really, which I love. I'm a big kid at heart, so yeah, looking forward to it. Like I say, it's a great club, great set of lads, and everyone behind it's really good as well. So,
well, I know you'll enjoy tonight. You don't need me to tell you this, but congratulations once again, and have a great evening.
Cheers, mate.
I can't really shake it. Richie, congratulations on tonight's performance. First of all, man of the match for me. I can't speak for what's officially man of the match. Just tell me what it was like tonight. Just what was it like being out there, and how do you feel things went?
Oh, it was excellent. I thought the game was quite evenly matched. We had chances, they had chances, but I was glad to get on the right side of the result. To be fair,
to win it on penalties, to drag them through, a team from the higher league, but it didn't show tonight.
No, I don't think it did. Like I say, I thought it was quite evenly matched, and when it goes to pens, it's not someone's got to win, and like I say, glad it was us.
How did you feel stepping up for yours?
Well, I was quite nervous, to be fair, but when the ball hit the back there, it was a bit disrelief, really.
Dean and Andy have spoken about this season. If you'd won tonight, having stayed up, having finished 12th, they've said, best season in the club's history. Is it the best season since you've been here, certainly? Oh,
definitely, yeah. I think it has been 4 weeks ago we could have been relegated, but I think we've turned it around to finish 12th in the league and then come here and finish it off with a win in the cup. It's a great season for the club, and yeah, when we got promoted, that was a good season, but overall I think this is the best season I've had in my career, I think.
And today, would you believe it, is 100 starts for Heaton Stan. Just how proud are you to reach that milestone, and especially to do it here at St James's Park?
No, I couldn't have came in a better place. I was over the moon to have it here. My family here, my son walked out with us, it was brilliant, so to do 100 here, it's excellent.
And just over those 100 appearances, I mean, you've been through promotions and this season relegation battles, now a cup final win. It's been quite the ride, hasn't it, over those 100 appearances? When you first signed for the club those years ago, I mean, could you have imagined the sort of things that you'd go through in this career?
No, not really. I thought, well, when I first signed, I think we lost the first 9 on the spin, so we're thinking, oh, what's going on here? And then we turned that round, finished the season strong, and then second season in the first division, obviously we went and got promoted, which was an excellent season. We felt like we couldn't lose that year, it was excellent. And then it's been a battle at times this year, but I'm glad we came out on the right side of it, and then to top it off, a win here, it's brilliant.
And to have led most of those games as captain as well, how proud is it to lead this team out in front of these fans, with the club, with the setup? You must be incredibly proud.
Oh yeah, it's been excellent. Like, since I came in, they've been excellent with the family. My son's always with us, walking out with us, so to lead the team out, really we're all mates, everyone's captains here, but to lead them out, it is special. It's been brilliant to do it at night.
Well, enjoy your night. Congratulations once again.
Will do. Thank you very much. Cheers.
Dan, congratulations. You've got the medal around your neck. Just first of all, how proud are you and how pleased are you to have won tonight?
Aye, buzzing really. It's been a long, hard season, but we knew we could do it and got there in the end.
Tonight was a special night, not just because of where we are and what we've been playing in, but tonight was your 150th Heaton Stan start. Unbelievable at the age of 23 that you've been through a lot with the club. 2 promotions, a cup final win tonight, a 12th place finish. The club's never been this high before. Just tell me how proud you are to reach this milestone tonight.
It's a good achievement, isn't it? I probably didn't think I would do it as quick as I have, but obviously it's good, nice that Dean and Andy have been playing us, put the faith in us, and glad that we've got it done.
And just how has this season been? Because I think it's been a big learning curve for everyone, but certainly watching you play, it hasn't looked like it's been you've made it look quite effortless, is what I'm trying to say.
We knew it was going to be difficult. I think the first couple of games we actually realised, especially that Pontefract one, took a proper hiding. We adapted well towards the end of the season, especially. We had a good run, and I think that the togetherness in the group, I think that's what's pulled us through it, especially the bad patches. To
be the player at the club, I think Ryan Bailey aside, who's made the most appearances, 150 is a huge milestone. Just 150 more, is that the sort of thing you're aiming for? To be, I think you're already a club legend from what you've achieved here, but to have that longevity, do you see yourself being with the club for years to come, basically?
Yeah, I don't see why not. I enjoy it every time I come here. Training, games, after the games you go in the bar and you speak to all the fans, people could come watch, spend the money, just say 20 mates really, so don't see why I wouldn't stay here, yeah.
Well, congratulations, enjoy tonight, thanks for your service over the years, and here's to more.
Alright, cheers, thank you very much.
Sparky, congratulations, Northumberland Senior Cup winner tonight, and also making your final appearance for the Stan. What's been your emotions going into tonight then? Because you've known this is going to be your last appearance, yeah. And for it to be here and this occasion, just what's that been like for you?
Just enjoyment of it. Obviously I've played Northern League in the Senior Cup for about 15, 16 years, so obviously to finally get to the final with obviously the group of lads that we've got, to finish again another excellent season. I've had 3 seasons. It's been difficult at times, but to finish a good season here, it's just perfect ending really, in terms of like walking on the pitch at the end with the family and stuff like that. Just the perfect ending to what's been a long career, and just the enjoyment of it.
Everyone I've spoken to, especially on the day that you announced that you were going to retire, has spoken very highly of you, be that James or Dean and Andy, fellow players. And I think the one thing that kind of keeps coming up is that people wish you were here just longer. You spent a long time at Benfield, you've come along to Heaton Stan. Just what's these 3 years been like? The roller coaster you've been through, promotions, relegation battles, now a cup final win. It's just been, I guess you must be very proud.
Massively. It's been a brilliant 3 year. I mean, before I joined here, like you said, I had a lot of years at Benfield. I'd stopped playing. To be honest with you, I fell out of love with football. Had a bit of time away. Obviously I knew a couple of lads who would come up here, so I thought I'd come up, give it a try just to see if I could get the enjoyment back in football. And 3 years later, here I am, finishing at St James's. Like I said earlier, it's just like the group of lads, it's just brilliant. The club as a whole, it's on the up, and rightly so. It's a brilliant club, and like I say, those 3 years, I'm like, in terms of football, really proud of the decision I made to come back and give it a go for 3 years, because it's been fantastic. So I just wish, like, you're saying there about I wish I was younger and my legs could take it a bit more, but yeah, it's just been a brilliant three seasons, yeah, and I've enjoyed every minute of it.
It's nice to hear you say that the kind of coming here has recaptures the love of football. I think people love playing for the club, people love watching it. Like, there's just a special atmosphere, isn't there? There's a special vibe about the club. It's why a lot of us are so dedicated to doing stuff for the club, because it's just brilliant, isn't it, to be honest?
Yeah, it is, and like I say, a lot of clubs talk about changing rooms in terms, obviously, on a pitch and all the rest of it, but as a club, and the one word that you hear quite a lot about it is it's community. Like, everybody's welcome, it's a sort of family club, and like you say, the crowds that they get on a weekly basis, and then obviously you put Friday night games in, and then obviously again you put this into it, and you've got like over 3,500,
almost 4,000,
yeah, almost 4,000, yeah. Like you say, the full club, it's the togetherness of it, and that's why for the last 3 years, and obviously a few years before I joined, it's been that upward trajectory, and it's fingers crossed. Like I say, yes, I am stopping playing, but I'll still be following results, and I'll still come along at the weekend and watch them, and hopefully it continues on that upward, because like I say, everything about the club, it's just that togetherness is brilliant, and that's what a football club needs in my eyes.
Playing boots being hung up, any plans to stick around in football coaching, or are we going to see on Match of the Day?
Absolutely not. It's purely, like I say, my next one in football is following the little one, and obviously enjoying and being there with his journey, hopefully, like I say, he gets into it and stuff like that. But in terms of coaching, no, I've got no plans for that, none at all. But like I say, everybody says see what happens, but at the minute, no, none at all. Just that side of it.
Well, congratulations on tonight. Congratulations on 95 starts for Heaton Stan. I'm not sure how many sub-appearances, but you probably passed 100 appearances altogether. And enjoy your night, and thanks so much for your service.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. And like I say, I will be along to support the club whenever I can. So yeah, thank you very much.
Dean, congratulations. We're back here at Groundsel Park now. You've just won the Senior Cup. Just tell me how you feel, first of all.
I think pride more than anything. So proud of them all. It's a huge achievement for them all. Players, staff, everyone involved, committee members, the fans were outrageous tonight, unbelievable. But yeah, so proud of them. And a night that we A, deserve, but B, we'll never forget. To do it in front of all their friends, their families, their children, all them. It's a huge night for everybody.
And we've spoken in recent weeks about if you were to win tonight, having finished 12th, be the best season, not just of your time here, but probably of the club, full stop. I mean, nobody could argue with that. Is that still how you feel, having achieved it?
Yeah, I think so. To stay in the league was a massive thing. We knew that. It was kind of against us for large spells, but we've come through it. So the achievement of stopping up and finishing 12th was huge, and we always knew that we had the icing on the cake of a trip to St James's. We knew we were underdogs on it. We knew that Morpeth were certainly the fancied side, but I had a feeling we had a plan, and it's worked well. I thought we deserved to win the game. Two really good sides having a good go at it, but I thought, like I said, I've spoken to Lynch at the end, and he agrees that I thought we deserved to win the game. And like I said, the pride when Grovesy scored. I felt at my knees. I've never done it for my life, but I felt at my knees and I had a tear in my eye. But yeah, that's what football does to you, and that's what these lads do to you, and that's what this club does to you. So yeah, an amazing night. You wouldn't have told, especially in the first hour, that there was a league apart. Morpeth had a good season, we've had a good season. I think it was a really good match. It was a really good game of football. I really enjoyed watching it. I don't know how you felt, probably not. But I thought you more than showed your worth against a decent Morpeth side tonight. Yeah, absolutely. Like I say, they're a good team with very, very good players, and the way they play is tough to play against, certainly in possession. So we knew we had to cover a lot of ground tonight to stop them playing how they play, because if we didn't and allowed them spaces to open up, we would have got dragged all over and it would have been a tough night. So certainly the midfield three and the two wide lads have put a right shift in, and the full-backs getting up and down. It's a tough night, but hey, that's what it's meant to be. It's not meant to be easy. And they've left, as I said before the game, just leave it all out there. Don't come in here with any regrets. Leave everything you've got on the pitch, and that's what they've done. From 1 to 16, lads not involved, lads cup tied, suspended, injured, all these things are all there tonight, back on each other. And yeah, a remarkable night.
Just a word as well on Richie Slaughter. He's reached 100 stand starts tonight at St James's Park, which is crazy. But also Dan Stephenson as well, 150. Just a word on those two who, again, put in brilliant performances tonight, but they've put in 100 and 150 brilliant performances in their stand career, haven't they?
They have, and two proper footballers, two proper lads as well, who are instrumental in the dressing room first of all. And yeah, they're a real... They back up what we're all about. They are Heaton Stan through and through. They fight, they give everything they've got, whether it's training, games, they're 100%ers. And lads like that will get you over the line in games like that tonight. I thought Richie was excellent in the middle of the park tonight. And yeah, like I say, hopefully another 100 into him, another 150 into Steve Aaron. It's just the start, I'm hoping.
The lads have a bit of a record now of turning up for these big one-off games. They're becoming specialists in these finals. The mentality that takes to get yourself geared up, to not be overawed by the occasion, because you could easily be overawed by that, couldn't you? But it didn't show tonight. It was a really professional job and one that you can be really proud of going into next season.
No, without a doubt. And yeah, we've played some big games over the years, and like we do tend to turn up. And it was a hard one tonight because it was the first time for a lot of them playing there. You come onto the pitch at 6 o'clock, whatever time it was. It hits you like a wall, honestly. What a place. It's unbelievable. Obviously, in the home changing room, all these things. So then to go in there and do a team talk and try and tell them to take the emotion out of it. And it's tough for me to do that because I'm feeling it as well. But they've done it really, really well. They haven't played the occasion, they've played the game. It hasn't got to them. They've, like I say, they've went out there and they've stuck to the plan, in possession and out of possession. Arguably, could have been the better side, deserved to probably win the game in 90 minutes. But went to penalties and the big lad saved two and like I say, got us over the line.
Well, congratulations. You'll celebrate tonight, I'm sure.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a couple. I think we deserve it. Like I say, it's a long time coming. There's a lot of people in that room who really deserve this tonight. Not just on the pitch, off it also. Everybody involved, we're all one here. No one's bigger than anybody else, and there's a few that aren't here who, like I say, would have really, really enjoyed that tonight. I know Brian, obviously, who passed away last year, and just imagine what his face would have been like as Grovesy scored that penalty. So games like that and nights like that, from me and the staff and the players, go to certainly Brian, his family, who I hope were there tonight. If they weren't, like I say, to shout out for him, because I know he done a lot for this football club when I took over. He was the first man I seen through that gate when I took over. So, like I say, that's for him tonight.
Well, congratulations once again. Have a good, well, I was going to say time off, but as we already said, it's not time off, is it really? Enjoy your celebrations. I'll speak to you again in July probably. Have a good one. Enjoy tonight.
Thank you.